Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're looking at whether Jupiter can become the next Uniswap for the Solana ecosystem. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified about similar videos, smash that bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It is linked down below in the description of this video. It's completely free. Grab your PDF copy right now and let's get into the video. So we have made previous price predictions about Jupiter on the channel, and today we are updating that price prediction based on what we're seeing going on in the markets over the past number of months. When we did our previous price prediction for Jupiter, you can see that we went through all of these different pillars. We looked at the fundamental analysis, we looked at the different narratives, we talked a little bit about the technicals, the team, and then the tokenomics as well. So, first and foremost, just as a quick refresher, if you're not already familiar, Jupiter is a leading decentralized exchange aggregator for the Solana ecosystem. They did only launch back in January, February of this year, and since then we have seen a huge amount of growth with the amount of volume, swaps, and transactions going through Jupiter. And we can actually jump over to this Dune dashboard here for the Jupiter aggregator, and we can visualize exactly what's been going on here. You can see picking up at the very beginning of the year when Jupiter actually launched, the amount of volume going through their DEX significantly increased here in February, March, April. And then, we have seen a little bit of a drop off in the past few weeks. We have seen volumes down on and not just on Solana, but on the entire market as a whole. We are starting to pick up again with the news of these rate cuts in the past week or two, and we are seeing lots of exciting stuff happening again, not just in terms of price action, but in terms of volumes, TBLs, and everything happening in the decentralized finance space. So Jupiter has been growing significantly over the past number of months since its launch at the beginning of the year. And when we did our previous price prediction on Jupiter, the price of Jupe was actually sitting just under $1 at 97 cents. Now, this was back in June when we made this price prediction the first time around. And what you'll notice is the price of Jupiter today is actually slightly below where we were just even back in June. So we did see the market continue to retrace throughout the entirety of June, July, and even in August. We saw the big dip here with regards to the Japanese yen carry trade at the very beginning of August here, and we saw Bitcoin drop down to 49k levels, but also the majority of altcoins continuing to drop off pretty strongly. In the past 7 days, we've seen a nice rebound for Jupiter. Lots of capital flowing in, going from prices of 71 cents up to 85 cents on the back of the news of the rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. So lots more liquidity flowing into the space. We are still slightly below where we were on our previous price prediction, but given the amount of growth that I've been seeing with the Jupiter ecosystem, and also since they announced that they are going to be executing a token burn for part of this 10 billion Jupe supply, means that I am even more bullish on Jupiter than I was when we made the previous price prediction. And for that reason, today's price prediction is going to be a revision upwards for where we think the price of Jupiter can go by the time we get to the peak of the bull cycle. Again, we're estimating that to be happening around the middle to end of 2025. And again, if we take a very quick look at the chart before we make a revised price prediction, we can see that, on the daily chart here, we haven't quite seen a breakout just yet for Jupiter against this downtrend that we've been in, but this price action over the past week or so is very, very promising. We did actually get up to test, you can see here, the wick of this candle here on Friday, September 20th, did get up to kind of test this level of resistance that has served as resistance going all the way back here to the previous highs for Jupiter when it did peak at the very end of March. This trend line has acted as resistance here on multiple occasions. Jupiter not being able to break above it here in July and the beginning of August. And then, continuing downwards, we're beginning to test and retest this resistance level. So if we can break through this, and I think we will break through it eventually, of course, that will signal to me that it's time to move, even higher and move back towards those previous all-time high prices for JUP. So in the meantime, let's make our revised price prediction. We're threatening the breakout here in terms of JUP moving back to the upside. And as I said, we are revising upwards our price prediction. So this was the old price prediction we made back at the very beginning of June 2024. And what we were saying was, in a bear case, JUP could get to around $3.20, in a base case around $6.40, and in a bull case around $10.67. So this is the old price prediction, and the biggest variable that we're updating in our new price prediction is the dominance level that we think JUP can get to. So you can see here in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario, we were saying JUP could go to about 0.12, 0.16, and 0.20 in terms of its market dominance versus the rest of the market. Just to let you know, JUP is currently still sitting at a 0.05% dominant level. We saw when we made our previous price prediction in June, it was sitting at 0.05% dominance. Today, in the middle end of September here, we are still sitting at a 0.05% dominant level for Jupiter versus the rest of the market, which in my mind is boding pretty well, because we've seen dominance drop for a lot of altcoins over the past few months since they were putting in previous all-time highs, or 2024 highs at least. But the fact that Jupiter is holding strong at its same dominance level over the past few months is another bullish indicator for me. So as always, we're going to give you an updated price prediction for a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. So let's jump in and see what that looks like. Again, the biggest variable we're updating here is the dominance percentage that we think Jupiter can achieve. So in a bear case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap can get to a peak around $4 trillion US. If JUP can get all the way up to a 0.16% dominance level, that would give us a 6.4 billion overall market cap for Jupiter, and dividing that by 1.5 billion JUP tokens, which we estimate to be in circulation by the middle to end of 2025, that gives us a $4.26 price target for JUP, which is about a 5x from today's prices of just under 86 cents. Next up, we've got our base case scenario, and in a base case, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $6 trillion US. So if JUP can get all the way up to a 0.2% dominance level in a base case, that would give us a $12 billion overall market cap for Jupiter. And again, dividing that by 1.5 billion JUP tokens gives us an $8 price target for Jupiter by the peak of the bull cycle, which is about a 9.3x from today's prices. Finally, we've got the most bullish case scenario, and what we're saying in a bull case is the total crypto market cap could go to around $8 trillion US. If JUP can get all the way up to a 0.24% dominance level, that will give us a $19.2 billion market cap for Jupiter. And again, dividing it by 1.5 billion JUP tokens gives us a $12.80 price target for Jupiter by the peak of the bull cycle, which is a 15x from today's prices. So as you can see, this is our updated price prediction. It is slightly more bullish than where we were at before. In our base case, we were at $6.40. Now we're looking closer to $8. And in the most bullish case scenario, we were saying $10.67, whereas now we are putting it at about $12.80. So let us know in the comments below, where do you think the price of JUP is going to? Are you bullish on Jupiter and everything going on within the Solana ecosystem? I will mention another reason why I have upgraded this price prediction or revise it upwards is because I'm continuing to see Solana gain a larger market share in the overall DeFi market when it comes to TVL and when it comes to everything happening on chain from a decentralized finance perspective. So Jupiter is leading the way on Solana, and Solana is continuing to chip into Ethereum's overall market share of DeFi. And for that reason, I think Jupiter has the potential to perform extremely well over the next 12 months. Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified about similar videos, smash the bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. There's a link down below the video in the description. Grab it now while it's free, and we'll catch you in the next one.